before we came on air, the teams were discussing who shakes whose hand in the event of a 1-1 series draw. And it appears meet in the middle was the decision by H2K and Rocket.
Exile, of course, having a tough first day here on the LCS stage. Nice.
Player of the game, it wasn't difficult for this one. It's Nukeduck, you even said player of the game, player of the year.
No, I mean, this guy, Lissandra, is pretty crazy. The 2 games we've seen him played now, and it was actually funny because in the Spring Split, he almost never played this champion.
That's not Nukeduck.
Whenever he plays Nuke, it is Mighty Bears, another guy who
That's also good. We're highlighting all kinds of people here.
Yes, not Nukeduck.
Oh. And his headset is gone. This is where we spoil everything to Kasing.
Kasing, how do you feel about Game of Thrones, buddy?
Oh, poor people in Twitch chat right now. Finally get my handshake.
Shake the player's hands. You probably. Oh, you can't see this on camera. Thank you, camera. That's good. It's good. Good game, boys.
It's the closest I get back to being on the stage. I can't go for the handshake myself anymore,
like,
but I can shake them.
If I touch your hand, it's like I played League of Legends competitively again.
Yeah. Yes, Challenger. I will never wash this hand again.
Communication is really firmed up. How much of that is on Yellowstar, by the way? How is it playing with the old and now new Fnatic support?
Actually now it's really stable for me because I can just do my job. But before, for me, I need to care about so many things. Yeah.
So it's a lot easier.
Now I really love it, actually. Sorry, Kalai, my bad.
Well, I'm sure he forgives you. It's nice to see that you guys are having a little bit more easier of a time jiving. For that, though, we are going to go ahead and send it back to the analyst desk to break down the 1-1 on the day for Fnatic and Vitality. Take it away.
Thank you, Pyra. Oh, I love interviews with Spirit. He always just speaks his mind. Obviously, he didn't mean anything bad with that.
For the likes of H2K, who have high ambitions last year for playoffs, maybe tempered ambitions now, but still have playoffs.
Thank you, Shocks. Daniel C. Dracos here with the one and only Martin Official Lunga as Splice and G2 ready up for the first game in the best of 2 series.
Get like, woo, from one guy, and that's it.
Thank you,
Thanks.
random guy.
Yeah, love it, love it. Yeah,
Someone's excited about you.
Into the middle of the Unicorns of Love. There's 4 members chasing him down. Forced to flash for his life. We catch a quick glimpse in the middle. Hemoplex already been used. Tempest won't go up.
Suicide.
We see the players. They're not moving at all.
Look at the stone-cold faces on these guys.
Managed to get taken down.
What happened?
Not quite sure.
Nobody died. Spoilers. Still the players on screen.
Nobody died. Exile was forced to flash away. We will get the game back on your screens in a moment, guys.
All right, we'll just narrate. Nothing's happening, guys. Top laners are still trading against each other.
Well, to be fair, Crepo, Spirit wants to get something back. Chachi's in the top lane. Spirit's going to come in for the gank, and Spirit and Gamsu. Oh, you can't hear the game sounds. Yes, but we can show it. We can show the kill. Thank you, production. Leaps forward, evolves spikes, taste the fear.
Almost spoiled it.
As we just heard him talk that he is also the player of the game, and it was very interesting because you said when the Jacks got locked in, they are going to win because you can't look at the teams in a situation like this. You have to look at the pick. That's what a caster has to do, and it came true.
It came true. And what happened once Soas got a double kill, I looked Freeze in the eyes and I said, game is over.
Are you going to talk like this though?
Game is over.
You're very proud of the fact that...
And he was like, no.
I'm so impressed. You said a Jax with a double kill would win the game.
Yeah.
Caster knowledge. And the AD carry over here was like, nah. They can throw and everything. Nope, easy win.
But I'm sure those jerseys actually would be pretty good. Hey,
there we go.
And especially that match of the week of them versus Fnatic was very interesting. And I just want to listen back to what you guys had predicted for that series. In a second. Fnatic or H2K?
Fnatic.
Well, actually, we just have to imagine what you said, and it was, you were very convinced that Fnatic...
Like Giants felt like they had the tools to maybe force a fight, even though Source was running from base, because Sunstar wasn't there either. That's that. That's a man who just stole the Elder Drake, by the way. Oh, he's so happy.
Oh, I love the player shots.
With the goal lead, Hybrid trying to recall in the middle of the lane. Okay.
Yup, that's...
I agree.
That is... the decision making. Wow, look at that team fight damage. I mean, it's always a little skewed when one team so heavily wins. And Peck is, you know, the victim that leads to the team fight.
And they just keep chasing H2K away. Kabi will grab, freeze. Jankos has already gone down.
Oh, the
Ape
stun
in the
from
hole,
Vicky.
right in the back. They found Ryu. Yamato Cannon is loving every minute.
Featherman, was there maybe overconfidence going into game 2? How you performed in game 1?
Yes. Definitely.
I guess that answers that because this game went
I played a really bad second game.
They lost.
And then we did that same thing for the next match.
For every single team. And that's the thing about it, is that I don't think we've ever had a season this close. And of course,
And Sven gets dropped in the back, so this is honestly miscommunication by G2.
and then once again here,
Look
Trick.
how comically close this is.
Oh. F-bombs, if they were ever appropriate, that would be the time, G2. And, I mean...
Yeah.
And they try and backdoor the Nexus after they lost the fight. Perks like TP's into backdoor the Nexus. He doesn't manage to kill it. Even
35 health on the
yeah,
Nexus.
he tried twice, so he doesn't manage to kill it. They try another time, they again don't manage to kill it. But then the third time, they actually did get to take down the Nexus. And it was a strange game, because G2 actually didn't play that well in the early game and were really far behind. But then there was a Baron play by Vitality that went
G2
terribly
lost.
wrong. G2 lost the game.
Yeah, they did. They lost
Oh
the
my god, I thought they actually managed to finish in the end. We were talking here and just kind of scouting it
The
out.
Nexus had 35 health, and then they just ran and
Oh
killed
my god. I'm like, yeah, you know, this in the end they got it, because like then suddenly we go live here and... Okay, wait.
See, it's not that easy, those the following the two streams at the same time.
You don't play the game where all three lanes are like pushing instantly at like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Then you're just stomping them at least. Normally you always have one lane pushing out and one lane receiving every single time. So you have that balance that goes like this. Whenever you make a play on this side, then this side has to go back. And then you got to swap it around anyway. And I'm surprised that they actually messed it up, because that's something Yamato Cannon used to talk so much about last split. Like always receiving and pushing, receiving, pushing.
You're just trying to make Crepo do Kung Fu, aren't you?
Yeah, I have the
Hoping
wrong
you
short. This was yesterday, you know.
Yeah, we're going to go to break with Splice, 1 game up, and we'll see if OG has what it takes to bring it back when we return.
So this push and then
These two teams going up against one another, and I think that this could be quite the explosive match.
Oh, indeed. The crowd is definitely signaling they want some early action. We load up onto the rip. Vitality versus Schalke kicking off. Unfortunately, they came for the wrong team.
Unfortunately, they are in the wrong region, I believe. But there we are. Right now, though, early game. If we're just thinking about lane swaps, Schalke typically want to go for that because you want to try and shut the Aurelia down.
And there's a cannon in the top lane, so if you're interested at all, you can turn in over on EU LCS 1. But of course here, over on EU LCS 2, getting mixed up here a little bit. All right, Vitality 2 kills to 0. The cannon pick, of course, absolutely massive, but we're going to take a quick break.
Those are the fights you have to win to finish the games, and they did it not once but twice today.
Yeah, and Splice showed us
something weird. Is that what they showed us?
Team spirit.
Yeah.
Is where I guess we'll go on that one.
All right. Yamato is he's beaming at this point, and
that's a Yamato game.
That's definitely going to go down somewhere on the internet. That's for sure.
Giants, 4-0 last week. Now they take down the #1 team in the league in the only one game, yes, but to me, that's just an enormous statement from that team.
You could say that they were stepping on the competition with their gigantic... I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, really impressive stuff.
We get it.
Yeah, anyway, yeah, they actually had a really impressive performance. Their draft was a little bit weird. They picked a lot of strong stuff, but it was a little bit weird
They picked a lot
overall.
of strong stuff?
Well,
What is that
okay, so statement? Vladimir is a very powerful pick.
Let's calm
Elise is very powerful, and we know Sunstar loves his Jhin, right?
It's happening! Another one! Quadra kill! And EU just keeps delivering! Yes!
Yes, we can go. Hey, they might have TP on right, so we have to end in 50 seconds.
They don't have TP on Rise, I think.
Don't ever say we censor things.
Oh, the word that means everything.
To be fair, I mean, if you judge just the first rotation, right, getting Silver Karma was fantastic from Schalke, and then getting Rek'Sai. A lot of teams would be happy with that trade, but this is again a comfort pick for Jankos, his best jungler. Still, I don't think the pick and ban phase necessarily set up.
So unfortunate game at 1 for Schalke. We'll see if they can bounce back now with Splice. 1 game up. Let's go ahead and throw it over to the analyst desk to break down how it all happened.
Caught it. Yeah, we're happy to be joined by Mithy here from G2 for that analysis of that game and the rest of the day as well as PGL. Funny because last year, remember when Tom Kench came out? I think it was you and Soa, so we were in an interview and you guys were like, he's so bad, and you used all kind of bad words. Obviously, it's not the same Tom Kench now, but you did try it yesterday.
Now it has a mini Tiafold. It's really cool, and you can like bring your bro with you, you know, and like it has the best emotes. It's so cool. Best champ.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And about jobs that help coaching, I was a restaurant server at Joe's Crab Shack, and I danced every 45 minutes or whatever, unless my manager wasn't looking, and then I wouldn't dance. So I've had to deal with really frustrating people. So it's helped me calm my nerves because I've had to deal with people that are like angry that they're serving seafood here and they tell me like it matters. So I've dealt with a lot of really difficult people.
I interpreted that question as what entourage do teams have to work with them?
No, it's like
but this is more fun.
special education.
This is great.
You can take.
No, this is much better. Let's do that instead.
We'll see how Splice decide to use their power now. Yamato Cannon, of course, backstage. Team manager.
Oh! He almost did it wrong in press. All right, we got to replay that one. The start was not the greatest, Yamato. He saved it in the end.
Look, mechanics were never really Yamato's thing. That's why he's coaching, not playing.
And on the other side of the rift, we have Fnatic. Okay, with Kikis in the top lane, Spirit as the jungler.
There we go, Joey.
We haven't really been in a position with a lot of losses, but I agree with Yamato Cannon. We've
MSI.
always... Thank you.
Stars align and you know everything goes well, but I think we have pretty good shots, but I don't want to think about it too much because I tell my guys all the time, you know, step by step, day by day, calm down, don't think about worlds and everything that happens there, you know, just take it slow, you know.
That's a song from a sitcom from the 90s, I think. Step by step, day by day. No?
Hey, you've
God,
lost
am I
me
the
on
oldest
that
here?
one.
Joey,
Yes.
Anyone else? if you're gonna lose to a team, it's not that bad to lose this one-sidedly to G2 of all teams.
But if I feel like for a team that had so many,
well, Dennis,
if you're Dennis, sir, what is your answer? Dennis, that's wherever you are, Dennis. I hope you have a. Oh, Dennis, the stage manager.
Dennis, the stage manager?
Wait, really? Dennis? Did you say yes? Dennis. That's Dennis, our wonderful stage manager. Congrats on your engagement. You didn't tell me about this. I'm a little disappointed. But we're here for League of Legends. And also Dennis's engagement. But
that Trick was part of everything.
Yeah, Trick now has like 3,000 player of the game votes already.
I mean, is he run-up?
Here you go.
He's a bit of a run-up for MVP, I feel, or potential MVP.
I'm your MVP. Gave you a pen, man.
It's not even a Riot pin, it's a blue pin.
Here.
Thanks. This is a pig, by the way. It's not a cat.
Thank you so much. Did you drop something again?
Keep dropping stuff today.
Yeah, in all honesty, I feel like for Splice, he's been a big facilitator for their success. But
what is up with you and the pens today?
I had a question for Chachi about player of the game.
Yes.
As a player, do you care a lot about getting it, or is this like, nah, it's
Actually, not at all.
Stomped, obviously, in that game. But that's where sometimes you get the turnarounds, you get the surprises, and this is really weird without a pen in my hands.
Hey, by the way, I offered you one, but you looked away.
Got it. Got it.
So I just said it. It's fine.
Got the right pen.
All right.
But for more on this game, let's bounce this over to the analyst desk.
Yes.
Damn it.
Got it. All right, cool. We got to keep ourselves
That was the
entertained
lamest
here.
transition ever.
No, it's cool. You got to try. You got to, you know, push.
Guys, okay, 16 seconds, pulverize cooldown. Give me an O.
Give me a Q.
A rock Q?
No, I was saying the ability is key.
I think between me and Forgiven it's fine. We talked together and we put everything behind, so no hard feelings anymore.
Are you implying between someone else and Forgiven it isn't fine?
There we go. No.
Nah, beautiful. How much did probably pay you for that hug? Just kidding.
Dinner is on him tonight.
Dinner is on him tonight. On that, do you have any insight into how Freeze is feeling? Yeah, we get the replay as well.
Not this side.
Do you have any insight into how Freeze is feeling? Obviously, it must be hard for him. He tweeted, I'm watching all this and I really want.
Honest. You're an honest man,
I don't believe in deceiving the camera. We're getting like the all area. I'm like, where's this guy checking my booty out, man? Come on. I mean, I feel a little objectified here, you know? We're here for our voice and our analytical knowledge. A little creepy camera.
No. You know why you're here.
Yeah.
You're the sex appeal on this broadcast, my friend.
I'll take it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Why did the manager just take his shirt off? Wait, who? Oh my god.
We can't lose to this.
I'm really tilted.
Into game. You get a hashtag.
Hashtag H2K win.
I get a hashtag FNC win if you think they're winning, guys. Vote on Twitter at LolEsports. We're about to head into game. The guys are shouting. Oduam is telling his team to focus, guys. So let's focus.
We're
He's so
in.
loud.
We should just...